Welcome back to my channel, gamers and gamettes. It's your boy Evil Genius. On today's episode of Ranked Seasons, we're gonna try out a high vision squad. Something that I think is really important when you get to like Hall of Fame and Legend and GOAT, which technically doesn't exist anymore, is to have hitters with higher vision, because them pitch speeds are ridiculous. So I figured, why not make a team full of players who have at least 100 plus vision? Let's see how good these players actually are. I mean, I've been struggling to hit lately, so hopefully this will help me out a little bit. So let's take a look at the lineup. We got Masataka Yoshida in left field, Jung-Hoo Lee in center field, Sal Frelick in right field, Wade Boggs at third base, Xavier Edwards at shortstop, Bill Mazeroski at second base, Rod Carew at first base, Carlos Beltran at DH, and Keeper Ruiz as our catcher. I could have started Carlos in center field, but I didn't really feel like it because I know he's on my God squad. We also got Don Baylor, George Brett, Gil Hodges, and Craig Biggio all available off the bench. I may use them, I may not. As far as pitchers go, vision isn't a thing, so we went with pitch clutch. Everybody who has to have over 100 pitch clutch. So, of course, Roger Clemens. We got Luis Gil, who has 125 pitch clutch, even though you see on the circle, it doesn't show it. Blake Trinan, Luke Weaver, who also has 125 pitch clutch. They need to really fix these circles. Michael Kopech, the new Craig Kimbrell. Jeez, I don't know how to speak. Dave Robertson, Andrew Miller, and Darren O'Day. That's going to be our bullpen and our pitching staff. We'll see who we're going to throw today. I don't know yet. I'm not going to throw Roger because Roger pitched in the last video, in his debut video. And guess what? He doesn't have any stamina. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification button so you can stay up to date whenever I post. And I'll see you real soon. So we're going to throw the Summer Series Lance McCullers Jr. And we're going up against Spotlight Nathan Eovaldi. Let's see how this is. Championship series player, but he's 44 and 36, so he plays a lot. I wonder if he's actually good. Lance has 91 K per 9, 63 BB per 9, 97 hits per 9, and 91 velo. I don't necessarily have super high expectations for Lance McCullers Jr., but at the same time I do, because I expect all my pitchers to be amazing. And he's hitting 375 with this Jordan Westburg card, and that is not okay. We're going to try and get him out on the cutter outside. Got him to check swing, get it? That's the way to start off the game. It took you 6 pitches, but it's okay. 2-2 count to Jacob Wilson. Curveball in the dirt. It did not get in the dirt. And he shoots it past a diving second baseman for the first hit of the game. It's okay, though. I'm not necessarily tripping. Jacob Wilson has been having a really good year. Now, this person scares me. See if we can get Bryce right here. Oh, we get him grinding into a 3-6-3 double play to end the inning. Gotta love it. Masataka Yoshida, Xavier Edwards, and Jung-Hoo Lee are due up for the Gamers in the bottom of the first inning. He has a 2.84 ERA with Nathan Eovaldi, a .71 whip, 12 K per 9, and 0.0 walks per 9. It's safe to say this man's been dealing with this card. Hopefully, we can do something. I got Yoshi on the team because I loved his WBC card. And I don't love his Color Storm card, obviously. One pitch, one out. That is not how you want to start it. I tried to ambush something, and It did not work. Xavier Edwards swings and rolls over to first base. Cool. This Jungkook Lee card, like, I really want to be good with him. But as you can see, I'm batting 125 with him. And it's terrible. And I strike out. It's okay. That's not the inning we wanted to have. But it's okay. We're going to do better. 1-1 count on James Wood. Curveball in the dirt. It also doesn't get in the dirt. But he hits it to the shortstop. Shortstop makes a great play for the first out of the inning. 1-1 count on Junior Caminero. Inside sinker. Let's see what he do with it. And he flies it to right field. Great. I was hoping I could speed him up. Get it past his bat. Obviously not. TJ Friedel takes a curveball to deep center field, but Jungkook Lee is there to make the catch for the second out of the inning. Chili Davis is up now. Do y'all like Chili Davis? My cousin likes Chili Davis. I haven't used him, so I don't know if he's actually good. I didn't even use him last year, but if he's gonna fly out on sliders, I love him. Carlos Beltran is up. And he grounds out to third base because I am terrible. And when I say ground out, I mean he did it because he's super fast. Somehow that's a hit. Hey man, can't complain. That's what happens when you spend a bunch of stubs on cards. And he's in there for his first stolen base of the year. 1-2 count on the Chicken Man. Here's the pitch. The ball gets away. Carlos Beltran moves up to third base. Hey. That's basically good as a triple. And then I strike out. That's okay. I just need to hit the ball into the outfield. We get a run. Bill sends a shot to deep center field. That should be deep enough to score the run. Carlos Beltran breaks for the plate. And he's in. The Gamers are up 1-0. Sal Frelick is up. I sucked with Sal Frelick when I was playing events. Not even gonna lie. Here's the pitch. Perfect. Past the diving first baseman. Sal Frelick is on. Okay. Maybe I was a little too harsh on Sal Frelick. Gabriel Ruiz is up. And he grounds out to the shortstop. He had great PCI and great timing on it. Just, hit it where somebody was. Wilson Contreras is up. Sinker inside. Fans. Lance McCullers has another strikeout. 1-0 count to Isaac Paredes. Another curveball that he rolls over to third base for out number 2. Speed up. Jeez. Why? Like, I know he's not fast, but we ain't got to take 37 years to throw the ball to first base. Like, we don't have to do that. And we get Jordan Westberg to roll over the shortstop. And he barely is thrown out. Now we're headed to the bottom of the third. Rod Carew is up to bat now. And 0-1 count. And a lazy line drive to first base for the first out of the inning. And now we're back to the top with Masataka Yoshida. Hopefully he sees more than one pitch this time. I do not. And I roll over to the first baseman for out number 2. Xavier Edwards is up. Come on, kid. See the ball, hit the ball. See ball, hit ball. And that ball is looped into shallow center field for a base knock. Xavier Edwards has his first hit on the season. Jungkook Lee is up now. 0-1 count. Is it going to get through? It does not. Shortstop makes the play. Throws him out at first base to end the inning. The Gamers are still up 1-0. They only have 3 hits. Jacob Wilson is up. Bulls try to start him off with a slider. And he pops up to center field for the first out. One pitch, one out. It's a great way to start an inning. Bryce, the scary man Harper, is up. I'm going to try this curveball. Please get low. And he rolls over at the first base for out number 2. James Wood. 0-2 count. Here comes a slider. Got him. Love to see it. Lance McCullers dealing. This is pleasantly surprising. Carlos Beltran's back up. Inside's out a pitch. Up the middle past the diving shortstop for his second hit of the game. Hey, man, as long as you get on base, you don't have to only hit home runs or deep shots. As long as you get on base, I don't care. And the chicken man hits the ball to first base. He bobbles it, and he beats him to the bag. Carlos Beltran advances to second, so he's back in scoring position. Yikes. Back in scoring position again. And Bill Mazeroski pops up to the catcher, so he won't get an RBI. I'm not gonna lie, I got too excited. I was, oh yeah, bro, we finna score again. And I didn't do anything. And we're gonna have a lazy fly ball to center field from Sal Frelick to end the inning. Junior Camaro's up to start the top of the 5th. We're gonna start him with a slider as well. And he grounds the ball back to Lance McCullers. PFPs, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't heard of it, you heard of it now. Pitcher fielding practice, because that is what I'd like for my pitchers to do to field their position. Here comes a circle change to TJ Friedel. Pops up to center field. That's going to be the second out of the 5th inning. And Lance McCullers is really just grooving along right here. Chili Davis is up again. It's 3-2 count. He's been patient. See if we can get him to fish. He does not. I wonder if my opponent realizes I have been nibbling on purpose to make him swing himself out. 0-2 to Contreras. He takes a slider. Let's set him up here with a cutter in the same spot. Dizot. Yeah, see? I noticed he started taking pitches. Sometimes you got to tunnel stuff, man. Keeper Ruiz is up. He's somebody I considered to possibly be another catcher for me. Hey, that got past the first baseman. But yeah, my biggest issue with Keeper is my same issue with Yasmani. They slow. And not saying I need like extra fast catchers, but I just don't need like super slow catchers. Good eye from Rod Carew. 1-0 count. And he flips something in the right center field that's caught by the center fielder. Yeah, like, I love Yasmani cards. I love Yasmani swing. Yasmani was my starting catcher for a lot of the year last year. Jeez. Come on, Yoshi. That's disgusting. But we were able to advance on that wild pitch. Yeah, Yasmani was my starting catcher for a lot of last season, but he's just so slow. And that's how I feel about Keeper Ruiz. As we ground out to the first baseman to end the 5th inning. On to the 6th we go. Esau Paredes up the bat. Sinker inside. Flare in the shallow right center field, but Jungwoo Lee is there to make the play. Easy out to start the 6th inning. Jordan Westburg is back up. Lance McCullers is dealing, man. He's at 53 pitches through 5 1/3. That's not bad, man. See what he does with this cutter. Right to the center fielder. Hey, if he keeps this up, man, I'm going to be a happy camper because I am not hitting. Jacob Wilson's up. 1-0 count. See if he'll roll over on this sweeping curveball. Nope. He hits it hard up the middle. It wasn't the hardest hit ball, but you hit them where they ain't, they're going to get on base. And we're going to walk Bryce because there's no way I'm giving you anything to hit in a 3-0 count. Will that come back to haunt me? 0-1 to James Wood. Slider. He shoots it to right field deep off the wall. The throw comes in. A runner scores. James Woods has a stand-up double. Bryce Harper moves to third. And the Savannah Bananas have tied the game up at 1. Cutter outside. We get Junior Caminero to be really early on it and fly out the left field. Jungkook Lee's up the bat. Evaldi gets in the roll over to second base. The second baseman bobbles it. I don't know why and or how, but hey, I'll take the error. We're going to score that at E4. Carlos Beltran's up. And he insides out a pitch to left field. That's going to be an out number 1. Unfortunate. Can't win them all. The Chicken Man is up. And he flies to left field for out number 2. His BR card last year was so good. I was really hoping that the card, his Easter card this year, was going to be like the same type of caliber as his BR card was last year. And clearly, it is not. That, and I'm also like very terrible at the game right now. As I fly out to shallow center field with Bill Mazeroski. Well, the error does not come back to haunt my opponent. And it's still tied at 1-1 in the top of the 7th inning. Lance McCullers is really cruising. Hasn't really got himself into too much trouble. He's given up maybe 3 hard hits. As we get the first out in the inning, Chili Davis is up. We're going to try the sweep and curve again in the 1-2 count. And he hits it to deep right center field. My opponent's starting to either catch on to my patterns, or Lance is getting a little bit more tired and he's starting to allow a lot more solid contact. Both of which I'm not a fan of. Wilson Contreras insides out sit to shallow right center field, shallow right field. And the side is retired. Sal Frelick is up to bat. He's batting 167 because I am terrible. And it's going to be even lower as we fly out to center field. How many times have I said that today? Because I fly out to center field an effing lot. Keeper Ruiz is 1 for 2 on the day. Make that 1 for 3 on the day as he grounds out to the first baseman for a U3. Rod Carew is up 0 for 2. Batting .333 on the year. Perfect up the middle. Past the diving Jacob Wilson at shortstop. Rod Carew gets on base. He is now 1 for 3. This is what we need. Maybe this will spark something. A little 2-out rally late in the game. Masataka Yoshida's up. Perfect from Yoshi. Hey. Okay. Runners on first and second. Back-to-back perfects. I'm starting to time up Evaldi, it looks like. Xavier Edwards up. He flips the ball into shallow left field. That gets down. We're going to score Rod Carew. Xavier Edwards has an RBI single. That looks like it's going to be the end of the night for Nathan Evaldi, and it is. Gabe Spear is up next. Jungkook Lee is 0 for 3 on the day. Lefty. Jungkook Lee does not care as he flips something to left field. My opponent stops for whatever freaking reason, but I don't care. I'm going to continue to run around the bases and score more runs. The Gamers have now put up 3 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Carlos Beltran is up, and he shoots one to the first baseman for a U3 to end the inning. Unfortunate. Lance McCullers still going strong in the 8th. Slider gets past the diving second baseman for a single. The skipper should probably think about getting this guy out of here. But right now he's trusting this guy with a terrible circle change. Luckily, he missed that. And he flies out the left field. It's the first out in the top of the 8th. Jacob Wilson's up. He's not been super amazing, but he's done well enough as he lines the ball into center field for out number 2. And with Bryce Harper up and a tired Lance McCullers Jr., we are going to go to Andrew Miller for the matchup. As we get Bryce to ground out to the shortstop to end the inning. The Gamers are up 4-1. 4 runs off 9 hits. The Chicken Man is 0 for 3. He flips one to third base. He will be 0 for 4 on the day. Gabe Spear winds, delivers to Bill Mazeroski, who flares it to right field for out number 2. And Sal Frelick is up. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And he will hit a soft liner to second base to end the inning. Andrew Miller is up facing James Wood. Strike 3, he's out. Junior Caminero is in the hole 0-2. And he misses a slider. He foul tips it into the glove for out number 2. 0-1 count to TJ Friedel. And he flips one down the line in left field. Is that going to be 2? It definitely is. TJ Friedel with a stand-up double. The Savannah Bananas are not done yet. Andrew Miller's facing Chili Davis. Full count. And he walks him. Andrew Miller against Wilson Contreras. He walks him to the bases are now loaded. And because of that, we're going to get that man the heck up out of there. Because nobody has time to lose this effing game right now. We're going to go to Craig Kimbrell. Because I'm a disgusting Braves homer and I did a lot to get this card. And me going to a righty, he pulls up Ryan O'Hearn off the bench. And Craig Kimbrell comes in. First pitch is a ball below the bottom of the zone. Sinker inside that he misses. We're going to go sinker outside for the first strike. All right, Craig, there we go. See if we get him to swing over the top of this curveball.
Ball 3.
He takes that for ball number 3. Can't afford a walk here. There we go. Full count. Come on, Craig. Get him right here. Sit him down. Fastball. High and outside. And he fouls it off to live another day. We're going to go sinker inside, see if we can get it to dance. And it dances below the bottom of the zone. And Craig Kimbrell has walked in a run. It is now 4-2. And now we're kind of stressed. I'm not even going to lie to you. My opponent pauses. Is he going to pinch hit? He does and brings in Ted Williams off the bench. Craig Kimbrell starts him off with the fastball high. Strike number 1. We're going to go inside with the fastball. Gets him swinging at it. Strike number 2. We're going to go back inside with the high fastball. See if we can sit him down. Dots him on the inside. 3 straight fastballs. He doesn't take the bat off his shoulder. And he goes down looking. And the High Vision squad has gotten a win. It was not pretty. Not pretty. Lance McCullers did most of the heavy lifting. But outside of that 7th inning, a lot of hits, a lot of singles, just not a lot of runs. I expected more. I'm not going to lie to you. I expected us to, 7 at least, something. But hey, man, a win is a win is a win is a win. Now let's go out here and check out this box score real quick. The Savannah Bananas, Jordan Westberg was 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Ted Williams was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Jacob Wilson was 2 for 4 with the run scored. Bryce Harper 0 for 3 with the walk. James Wood 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts and an RBI. Junior Caminero was 1 for 4 with a strikeout. TJ Friedel was 1 for 4 with the run scored. Chili Davis was 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Wilson Contreras was 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Isak Paredes was 1 for 3. And Ryan O'Hearn had an RBI walk. Terrible. But Lance McCullers and company had 7 strikeouts on the day, so that's a good thing. James Wood and TJ Friedel both had doubles. James Wood and Ryan O'Hearn had RBIs. Bryce grounded into a double play. Junior Caminero had a fielding error, which was so weird. Nathan Eovaldi went 6 2/3, gave up 8 hits, 4 runs, all 4 earned with 3 strikeouts. Gabe Spear pitched an inning and a third. Masataka Yoshida was 1 for 4 with a run scored and a strikeout. Xavier Effort was 2 for 4 with 1 run and an RBI. Junhoo Lee was 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a strikeout. Carlos Beltran was 2 for 4 with a run scored. Wade Boggs, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Bill Mazeroski, 0 for 3 with an RBI. Sal Frelick, 1 for 4. Keeper Ruiz, 1 for 3. Rod Carew, 1 for 3 with a run scored. Junhoo Lee and Keeper Ruiz both had doubles. Xavier Edwards, Junhoo Lee, and Bill Mazeroski all had RBIs. Junhoo Lee had 2. And Bill Mazeroski had a sac fly, and Carlos Beltran stole a bag. Lance McCullers Jr. got his first win on the season, pitched 7 2/3, gave up 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 2 walks and a strikeout. Andrew Miller pitched an inning, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. And Craig Kimbrell, because I can't say his name tonight, the third of an inning, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, for 7 total for the game. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you click the notification button so you can stay up to date whenever I post. And I'll see you real soon. Also, what type of team builds would y'all want to see? Let me know down in the comments below. Peace.